Transformers Emu in disguise. Okay, but for real, there's a very interesting theory going around the One Piece theory crafting community. Of course, though, spoilers up to Elbaf. If you're not caught up, then scroll on. My homie Wade the Pirate is mentioning how he finds it interesting that Gunko was offended by being called human. And after jumping through a few hoops, maybe Gunko is in fact a clone of Emu or even Emu in disguise. This is a very interesting theory that I believe was originally put forth by that One Piece Talk podcast. I really like their content. Go give them a follow. They got like a podcast every week on the new chapters. They do a great job. But if I'm being totally honest, I don't love the theory itself. I think we just have to reach a little too far for it. So I have a counter theory for you. The main connection for this theory is that Emu was using an arrow type attack to take out Cobra just like Gunko uses. But let me give you a special spin on all of this. We saw in this most recent chapter that Gunko is able to regenerate after being obliterated, much like the Gorosei do. We also saw in the intro for the Gorosei's more demonic forms that they don't actually get devil fruit names, they are just named as the demon that they represent. Which very much references the fact that these are potentially bestowed powers on them, not inherently devil fruit powers. And obviously, it's Emu who gave them these powers. And we know very well that Emu giveth, and Emu taketh away. But what if that's a two-way street? What if by bestowing an abyss mark on somebody, not only do they get the abilities that Emu seems to have, but Emu also gets their abilities that they already have? Maybe Emu's ability is one of both giving and taking, which would make perfect sense for them to be the big bad guy in this world, taking too much from this world and not giving the right things back. It fits so well within the plot of this entire overarching story. And if there is some ability to transfer powers like we're obviously seeing, it makes sense that it would be able to go both ways. And if that's the case, then it might be fair to assume that Emu has the abilities of all of the Holy Knights and the potential Gorosei combined, which is going to make them an absolute powerhouse. But I do also wonder if that's only while that person survives. Like, if we defeat Gunko completely and utterly, does this arrow ability for Emu go away? I think it's possible. Either way, I'm not very convinced that this is an Emu clone or Emu themselves. I think that's pretty far-fetched. But the connection is absolutely obvious, and there's something to it. But that's all I got for this theory right now. If you would like to see this theory and a lot more in-depth conversations about these most recent chapters, go check out the Red Play Button app. We got uploads every week over there. We also have a Discord where we yap about this all week long. Come hang out with us. Do you think this is Emu in disguise? Let me know in the comments.